Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Kind of just going on a little adventure today. So rather than always having some mediocre mechanics, we're going to do a little camping tonight. So I'm getting a late start. I had a steak dinner planned for tonight, but we just hit the gravel road. We got maybe about another, I'd say 15-20 minutes of putting, pretty slow. I mean, other people are camping, don't really want to be hauling. Plus I got a dirt bike on the back, my tent, and some stuff to keep me busy for tomorrow. So we're gonna put up to camp and probably catch you there. Set up camp, maybe make a fire, cook a steak or two, get some Z's for the night, and then go on an adventure tomorrow morning. So hopefully we can go see some cool spots. Alrighty guys, so we are up where we're gonna be camping for the night. It was about a 30-minute drive. It's a lot quicker when you're on a dirt bike, and that was the last time I was up here. It's actually been about almost like a year or two since I've gotten my truck up to where I'm at. Had some mechanical issues in the meantime that prevented me from wanting to come up here, but it came up here no problem. So we'll start setting up camp, maybe put you on a tripod, we'll see, and kind of, see if we want to go find some wood to make a fire, cook some steaks, just go to bed and just have a big breakfast for tomorrow's adventure. So yeah, probably throw you on a tripod, see as we set up the tent and whatnot, see what we want to do, and catch you guys there. We did an impromptu dinner, just really quickly grilled up some steaks, turned out great, and then put out the fire. We ended up finding, so I kind of just was like, hey, I'll go try and find some wood really quickly, and if I can find some, I'll do it. So I walked around kind of my campsite where I pulled in at, and literally probably I'd say maybe 40 feet away from where I parked, there was a dead tree laying on the ground, maybe 10 foot, about 4 to 5 inches in diameter. So I was like, all right, sweet, that sounds good. So I pulled it over, gave it maybe 3 swings with an axe. I really wasn't trying to make a whole lot of noise, but I can't just burn a tree. So I got some firewood, made a little fire, grilled up some steaks, throw some footage in there for you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So yeah, it is now time to go to bed, and we will catch you guys in the morning. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day. Slept pretty good last night. Might not look it, but actually slept like a baby, had some awesome dreams. Beautiful spot we're in. Okay. So out here in the valley, we got a nice little visitor to camp and his buddy over yonder, buddies. So they've just kind of been chilling, just doing their thing. And yeah, got the drone out. I'm gonna throw that up in the sky, see what we can do, getting some shots there, and then we'll go do some ripping. I already had somebody pass us this morning, so I won't be the first person on the trail, so should be nice. Alrighty, guys. So this is a gnarly trail. I've only been riding for a little bit of time, and this is probably outside my skill set. Just gonna be straight up and honest. Never ridden a trail kind of this gnarly. And it might not look gnarly to you guys, but like I said, I haven't been riding that long. The Suzuki is doing okay. Please don't scrutinize it. I know the clutch isn't engaging as good as it should be, and my clutch work is also not there. But it is a $500 bike, and the reason I brought it today is it's kind of the most reliable for startup. She's kind of tried and tested. She'll start right up, no problem. She does have some tranny issues and some clutch issues that need to get addressed eventually, as well as possibly a top end, but we'll see. So I'm glad she's doing as good as she is. I'm glad I'm where I'm at. I thought the first set of rocks and obstacles were going to get me, and I wasn't going to be able to get through it. So we're just taking a break for a second. Earlier in the ride, got a mosquito. Earlier in the ride, I was listening to music because that's what I'll normally do when I'm out here riding on roads. But I could still feel and hear the bike. But I was like, with what I'm doing, I should likely really be listening to the bike. So stopped to take a break. My goggles had fogged up, so I could only see like maybe 5 feet in front of me pretty clearly, which isn't working good when, I'm not sure if this on camera does it justice, but when you're coming up against things like this, that's all rutted out and pretty gnarly up there. I want to be able to see more than 5 feet ahead of me so I can pick a good line. So letting the goggles cool off, wiping down the sweat and everything, and then we'll get right back at it. Alrighty, guys, so we made it to the lake. It is all dried up, relatively, so pretty low on water. There's a group camping like right over here, so decided not to rip too much, but got up here. I'm glad I pushed through it. I was really thinking about just kind of stopping there the last time I cut the video, but took a breather, kind of gathered myself. I honestly was thinking like, hey, this is probably too much for you, like turn around, like better be safe than sorry, ride within your skill set. But apparently, I could do it. So I was actually really close when I stopped. I don't remember the trail. Last time I was up here was about 2 years ago on this trail itself, and I walked it. So perspective was a lot different. Honestly, the ride up here probably took, I'd say maybe 15-20 minutes from where I camped. It was probably, I'd say like a mile or two, but pretty gnarly, if you will. Like I definitely wouldn't drive my truck up here. My truck is 2-wheel drive, no lockers or anything. So if I had some lockers, if I had even like a limited slip, it'd be easier, but I don't, so I'm not. But yeah, dirt bike ran pretty good, get all things aside. So glad with where we're at. What's really neat is you can't see it here, but behind these trees, there's a ridge line, and you can see the ski towers, like the end of the end of the lift, so you can see the end of the lift. So kind of neat. But yeah, I'll catch you guys heading back down likely. Wasn't sure if I had clicked the button at the very start of riding and then I accidentally stopped it, or if I hadn't clicked it when I started it, and when I started this video it actually started recording. So I didn't want to get to the very bottom and realize, oh Greg, you didn't record any of that. You know, you thought you were, but you weren't. So yeah, we'll just do a little roll start. So I'm glad I kept going. Done a little tranny braking. Putting down in first, not giving it the onions. Since I'm going strictly downhill, it makes it easy if it dies. Bunghole is on fire. Been sitting most of this time, pinching the crap out of the tank. Booty hole been taking all this beating. Try sitting. Any of this is showing up on camera as like difficult, just because cameras do that. So yeah, probably looks like a walk in the park. It's not, it definitely wasn't coming up. So it's fun though, it's a good time.